Greetings! If you are new to the channel, I want to thank you for stopping by. My name is Eric Moss. I am a modern-day performing strongman, a motivational speaker, and a personal trainer. If you're unfamiliar with what a modern-day performing strongman is I perform feats of strength like bending steel bars, breaking chains, driving nails through wooden boards, twisting horseshoes, rolling up frying pans, bending wrenches, stuff like that as part of a live show. And being a modern-day performing strongman, I know that this gives me a unique perspective because not a lot of people know that this is even a thing. And I started a YouTube series where I would answer people's questions because it gives me a chance to share my knowledge and stuff like that. So this question comes from Janelle DuRoss. That's 2 videos in a row. Thank you for asking the question. Janelle, she says, thank you for this Q&A, Eric. You're welcome. Thank you for dropping that in the comments below. I'm very curious about the book. This is about the Mighty Atom book. And I do see it's difficult to find. I really like when you say, we all have the power, i.e. lift a car, etc. It reminds me of this Rumi quote, everything in the universe is within you. Ask all from yourself. I've been thinking about how to start bending steel, not knowing really any protocols. This might be a silly question, but I'll ask anyways. Q, can I start practicing by trying to bend silverware? Will it snap versus bend? Do you always need to hide the leather wraps to protect your hands? Thank you for asking the question, Janelle. And this is definitely going to be something that's going to be more than in the commentary. First, when it comes to everything in the universe is within you, ask all from yourself. One of the things that I also offer, and it's mainly for my personal training clients, though I have had coaching clients in the past, is I offer life coaching. And life coaching operates from the simple premise that all of the solutions that you seek is already within you. Basically, with my life coaching clients, I don't normally tell them what to do. I ask them pointed questions so that they arrive to their own conclusions because they already kind of know what they need. They just need someone from the outside perspective to tease it out of them. And when I took that life coaching certification, I thought it was a great way to complement my businesses because it said what personal training does for the body, life coaching does for the mind. Now, as we go into this new year, you've already got all the solutions. You've already got the power within you to achieve whatever it is that you seek out to achieve, physical or other. You just got to believe and set your mind on what you want and then do what it takes to get it. So, the question in regards to can I start practicing by trying to bend silverware? Truth be told, I don't think that that's enough resistance to really put up anything. What I would do instead is, even though it's not technically steel, as far as like the feats of strength that I do in a show, probably the best place to start would be tearing cards, ripping decks of cards. And the reason that I mention this is, 1, cards don't require any leather wraps or anything like that. And technically, I don't need the leather wraps with the steel that I bend. It's more comfortable on the skin. With the nails, I definitely do. And same thing with like bolts and the lag screws and stuff like that. I have bent some wrenches bare hand. It just sucks real bad. It hurts. But with the cards, one of the beautiful things about cards is it's kind of got the progression already built in. You know, it's like once you have technique, you just start with what you can do. You know, like it might be 1 suit, it might be 2 suits. And you can work the technique, and just like what my first strongman, or my current strongman coach, Hercules Chris Ryder had said, practice your ripping, add 1 card a week. You know? 52 cards 56 cards? I don't know, I don't remember how many are in an actual deck, but let's say that you can do 20 cards, 20, 30 cards, and you add one week. In 3 months' time or so, you should be able to get pretty nearly a full deck without any special equipment or anything like that. Now, as far as where to start, the best place would be to get a coach. And when it comes to coaches, Hercules Chris Ryder is the guy I recommend. He's the guy that I go to. He knows the Feats inside and out. His strength is at a level where he can take something that's like freakishly hard for most people, maybe even beyond what they can handle, and he can kind of feel his way through it and understand the little nuances where some of us might have to go into the crazy zone to get it. He knows the Feats in and out like the back of his hand. And he can do distance coaching. A lot of the Feats that he's worked with me on, we did right through Skype. So, if you can't afford Chris as a coach, Chris does have a book specifically about tearing cards. It's available on Amazon. I'm going to try to leave a link to it in the comments below. And it's a quick read. It's not like a thick book or anything like that. You'll be done with it in probably less than an hour. And in less than an hour, you'll know the technique. You'll have a roadmap of how to get there. So yeah, that's where I would start. After that, where Greg started me was 1/2 inch round structural steel. And that was, I think, 4 feet long. And he had, it's like you bend that on the thighs. Greg knew that I would be able to get that without issue. And that's kind of where you want to start, is not necessarily maybe the 1/2 inch, but you want to start with maybe like 3/8 inch at 4 feet long, something that you'll be able to get. Steel's not as easy to find as cards though. I found a local steel distributor that would distribute it to in the quantities that I need. Like normally if you call up a steel distributor, they'll say, sure, how many tons do you need? It's like, well, I don't need a couple tons. I only need like a handful of pieces. So you're probably just gonna have to call around and find someone that will sell it in the quantities that you need. But what you're looking for would be 1/2 inch round structural steel, or like 1/4 inch by 1 inch or something like that at 4 feet long, same thing. You should be able to get that without issue, I hope. But I hope that answers your question. If you have more questions or anything like that, drop it in the comments below, and I will try to follow it up and help you out. But in the meantime, also that sort of thing helps me get found by the algorithm, and it lets me know what kind of content you guys want to see. If you want to see more of this sort of thing, subscribe to the channel. If you like the content, please let me know by hitting that like button. If you have follow-up questions or anybody else has questions, drop it in the comments below. But in the meantime, please stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe. I got that. Normally, all right, I got the rhythm mixed up, but please stay happy, stay healthy, stay strong. Please stay safe, everyone. Eric Moss, over and out.